Breaking news! Trump dismayado, panawagan hindi umobra. Dismayado si US President Donald Trump matapos hindi umani ng sapat na suporta mula sa ilang kaalyadong bansa ang kanyang panawagan na magpadala ng mga warship sa Strait of Hormuz, isang mahalagang ruta ng pandaigdigang supply ng langis na matagal ng sentro ng tensyon sa gitnang silangan. Sa gitna ng patuloy na alalahanin sa seguridad sa rehiyon, hinikayat ni Trump ang mga kaalyado ng Estados Unidos na tumulong sa pagbabantay at pagpapanatiling bukas ng nasabing waterway. Gayunpaman, tahasang tumanggi ang ilang bansang Europeo tulad ng Germany, Spain, at Italy na nagsabing wala silang planong mag-deploy ng kanilang mga barkong pandigma. Ayon kay Trump, tila hindi niya nagustuhan ang naging tugon ng mga bansang matagal na umanong nakinabang sa proteksyon ng Amerika.
What progress have you made, Mr. President, in getting America's allies to assist the U.S. in escorting those oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz?
Well, we don't need too much help, and we don't need any help, actually. In fact, we just put out a notice. I was watching over the last couple of weeks, and all of our NATO allies were very much in favor of what we did. They thought it was very important. We were just discussing it, actually. Very important that we take out the nuclear threat from Iran, and we've done that very strongly, very powerfully. We've wiped out their Navy, wiped out their military in every aspect. Their Air Force is now decimated. They have no Air Force, no Navy. They have no radar. Their radar is entirely gone. Their anti-aircraft machinery is gone. Everything is gone. Their leaders are gone. I guess one of their top person was, they say, a lot of people say their actual top was killed yesterday, along with somebody else who was responsible for the killing. The man that was responsible for the killing of 32,000 people over the last 2 weeks, he was in charge of the killing of protesters. It's an evil group. I mean, they've killed much more than 32,000 people. And the man who was responsible for that was also killed yesterday. And all of the NATO allies agreed with us. But they don't want to, despite the fact that we help them so much, we have thousands of soldiers in different countries all over the world. And they don't want to help us, which is amazing. I mean, amazing. And I didn't do a full court press. Because I think if I did, they probably would be. But we don't need help. That war has been long prosecuted, as far as I'm concerned. Almost from day one, we knocked out many of these things. We knocked out the Navy essentially in a couple of days. But I was surprised to see that NATO, while they agree that it was a very important thing to do, they agree fully. Nobody said, "Oh, you shouldn't do it." They would have had a nuclear weapon within 1 month of when we had the B-2 bombers bomb the nuclear potential. I call it the nuclear dust. I think NATO's making a very foolish mistake, and I've long said that I wonder whether or not NATO would ever be there for us. So this was a great test because we don't need them, but they should have been there when we had the B-2 bombers bomb the nuclear potential. I call it the nuclear dust. So everyone agrees with us, but they don't want to help. And we as the United States have to remember that because we think it's pretty shocking.
How close the U.S. to announce a coalition of willing to secure the Strait of Hormuz? Which countries are joining? Which countries have?
Well, we've had great support from the Middle East. Qatar has been great. Saudi Arabia has been terrific. Bahrain has been very good. The Middle Eastern countries have been very strong in their support. And of course, Israel has been our partner. Israel's been very, very strong. For 48 years, they've been bad players, vicious players. And you can't let them have a nuclear weapon. If they got a nuclear...
Ang Strait of Hormuz ay dinaraanan ng malaking bahagi ng oil shipments sa buong mundo. Dahil dito, anumang tensyon o banta sa lugar ay may direktang epekto sa global oil prices at ekonomiya, kabilang ang Pilipinas. Sa mga nakaraang taon, ilang insidento ng pag-atake sa mga oil tanker at military confrontations ang naitala sa nasabing lugar, dahilan upang itulak ng US ang mas matibay na presensya militar. Sa kabila ng panawagan ng US, pinili ng ilang European allies na umiwas sa direktang military involvement.
Thank you for watching.